Actually, um when it was the last day of 2024, I celebrated a New Year with my family, with my big family. So
Mhm.
we booked a hotel um to gather around, and when it was midnight, we saw a beautiful fireworks, a lot of fireworks in the balcony. So it was a graceful moment that we could celebrate New Year together with our family.
Wow, that was
Yeah.
awesome. Awesome experience
Yeah.
celebrating
Mhm.
New Year. So do you hold such an event, such a gathering with family every year?
Yes, we're having like a family gather almost every year. Yeah, we have
Okay.
supposed to.
So who are the members of the family in the gathering?
Um my dad, my mom, and my cousin, my auntie, and yeah, my cousin and my grandmother. Yeah, the
Okay.
whole family.
Yeah, very nice gathering for sure, right?
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, actually, I would like to share a little bit of my story.
Hmm.
Yeah, before, as I told you before Christmas celebration, it took a lot of energy and activities in my communities, because I am active in a lot of communities in church, school, and bright school as well. So on Christmas celebration, we gotta perform a lot of celebrations like church celebrations. So it took a lot
Oh,
of energy for sure, and thoughts might and consumed a lot of thoughts and consumed a lot
mhm.
of a lot of time and a lot of money for sure. Okay.
Yeah.
And after the Christmas celebration, we went through New Year New Year session, and also we had together with family and planned some vacations with family, visiting
Yeah,
some
yeah.
places, and but besides that, living in a local area or in a remote place, we are familiar with some parties. Okay, we are familiar with some parties that we have to deal with. So family party, maybe social party, and etc. So
Mm,
so many things happened
yeah.
um, for the past 1 month. Okay, for the past 1 month,
Mhm.
and now I'm fresh again because I'm back again with my students and my school activities. Okay, so thank you very much, and uh, we have to say thanks to God for still protecting us until now, because
Yeah,
we
yeah.
are blessed and we are protected by God, and we are happy until now to
Mhm. Yeah.
run our activities or our business. Well,
Mhm.
because this is still a new year, this is still a new year, so it's still fresh, and we can talk about a little bit. We can talk about a little bit about New Year or something
Mhm.
like life resolutions. A lot of people love to plan their year 1 year ahead, what to do along the year, right? And
Mhm.
either students or family adults must plan their 1 year plan resolution. So
Yeah.
do you have any idea about resolution, New Year resolution?
Um, for 2025, I guess I am going to be more like diligent and study harder because it was my last grade on school, aka the 12th grade. So I need to prepare um a lot for my final exam
Mhm.
um to get the certificate, and probably I will trying a more new experience this year. So I guess it will be like um an exciting year for me.
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much. It's been enough to kick off this conversation. Okay. So here is a
Yeah.
presentation. So before we go to our main lesson, we would like to do warming up. Okay, we would
Mm-hmm.
like to do a warming up to start and to activate our minds and thoughts related with the vocabularies we have in our minds. So, uh, the first, what are your life resolutions in this new year 2025? Would you please share your thoughts?
My life resolutions for this year, I want to become more productive than last
Mhm.
year and study harder for my final exam and also gain a lot of new experiences. And yeah, I'm trying to, to develop myself to be better in this year.
Okay. Do you have something like short life resolution or longer life resolution?
Mm, I guess, like I said in the last year, I want to make a small business, but I'm trying to make it happen this year.
Oh yeah, I see. So it will be the
Mhm.
long-term resolution,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So besides long-term resolution, you also have some short-term resolutions, okay? So
yeah,
focus on examinations and get your certificates from school and
yeah.
graduate successfully from school, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think setting up a live resolution in the beginning of the year, before we kick off, before we start the year, is very important. Okay.
Yeah,
Because for me personally, think that live resolution really drive our minds and our motivation to work even harder because if we don't plan anything in the beginning of the year, sometimes we can forget. We cannot recommit what we didn't do successfully in the past because we are not sure
yeah.
that we successfully did everything in the past, right? Maybe we
Mm-hmm.
had planned a lot of things. We had planned doing small things, but we didn't focus and we didn't successfully do it. So we can refresh again, we can recommit again to make it happen in this coming year. Let's say in this 2025 year, okay? So for
Mm-hmm.
me, life resolution is very important, and uh, I always write down my life resolutions in the beginning of the year, even when it is small or big dreams. Okay, small dream or big dreams.
Mm-hmm.
I usually write down, jot down everything what I plan to do, and every time, maybe in the middle of the year, I always try to evaluate which one have I done and which one I have not done successfully. And then in the next year, I will checklist with which one I don't finish yet, so I can recommit
Mm-hmm.
again and plan again to make it happen. Yeah, that's what I did, and that's how I I run my life resolutions every time. Okay, so you can think about you can consider about writing your life resolutions in the beginning of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that you
Yeah.
think you would like to dream. Okay, everything that you
Mm-hmm.
plan. Because of course, those who don't have any plans or those who don't have any life resolutions will be uh, more late. Okay, will be more late and slow.
Yeah.
Okay, so they will be more slow because they don't plan anything and
Mm-hmm.
they just focus on the present moment, but they don't
Mm-hmm.
share, they don't think about the future.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so thank you very much. And I think what you had explained is really worth it and very good for a student. Uh, yeah. Next, the second question is, what would you do and how would you do it to achieve it? Okay, as you told me that you have some life resolutions, right?
Yeah.
Uh, Beside that, you need to do a lot of missions or a lot of activities to support, to make your
Mm-hmm.
dreams, to make your mm, resolutions happen in the future. What do you think
Yeah.
would you do and how would you do it? Please share your minds.
Okay. Um, this is my number one thoughts that I really get this year to get the certificate of accounting major. So I need to prepare myself and study harder. Probably study with my friends to share our thoughts, and learning together is more fun instead of learning alone. So
Mhm.
I need to study harder because the certificate that we will get in the future is really make us easier for applying for a job. So I guess I need to study harder for it.
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much. Uh, we're moving on to the third question. If you could change something about your past, okay, if you could change something about your past, what would you change? Do you understand the question?
Mm, yeah.
Okay. Would you
Um,
please share with me?
Actually, I'm really thankful about my life, so I wasn't have any like a hard regret that I faced. But if I may, I want to change my habit that I like to like a worse habit, like I always bite my nails. So I hope that I couldn't um uh
Stop.
yeah, I hope I can stop.
Okay. So you say that you love biting your nails in the public.
um in the past, yeah, but
In
right
the
now I don't. Yeah.
Okay. So now you don't bite it any longer.
No, no.
Okay, that's good. So you did it successfully, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Anything else you would like to share that you would like to change?
mm, no, I guess
No more? Okay. Thank you
no
so
more.
much. Uh, Next question. What advice would you give young people? So we are talking about the pressures. We are talking about the pressures that young generation, young people are facing today. Okay, whether it is online or offline situations, we know that there are a lot of pressures that young generations are facing today in their life
Mm,
related with their habits. Okay, about their mental health and about the temptation that they get from the online world. So dealing with this, what advice would you give the young people on how to deal with the pressures they face today?
um young people, especially Gen Z, recently got a lot of pressures that a lot of sources, probably like their parents push them too hard on their study to get like a better grades and a lot of reason. But um you know what, like a lot of people need to sometimes need a healing or like to refresh themselves to becoming more focused and a better self in the future. So I guess don't try too hard on yourself, just believe on yourself that you could make it happen, and
Okay.
don't try to like overthinking, because I guess it was a bad idea to think about the situation that um you not face yet. So
Mhm.
just optimist and confident that you could make it happen.
Okay. Be optimistic. Okay. Be optimistic and
Yeah.
confident that you could make it
Mhm.
happen. Okay. So dealing with healing, as you told me, healing. How do you think
Mm.
people should do healing?
I guess based is depending on their hobby.
Hmm?
Probably like a vacation, or someone who just love chilling with their own self, like watching a movie or listening to music, and yeah, depending on their loves
Okay. So people can do healing differently, right?
differently. Yeah.
Most people love do healing by touring, by
Hmm.
going for vacation and watching, eating, and visiting some places, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
sometimes people also need healing by being silent, okay? Maybe
Hmm.
uh, keeping themselves alone at home to heal their wound or maybe their loss. Um, yes. a lot of people are doing it. They they keep their boundary with people to heal their wounds and
Yeah.
their loss. Okay, because they're not really confident. They when they are in the public or with other people, they don't feel comfortable. They don't enjoy the gathering with people.
Mm.
Okay, so yeah, I think if we need healing, it's based on our way of spending the time and how we can arrange our healing programs. Okay.
Mm.
Well, thank you, Vera. Thank you for today. I think in this warming up, we could stimulate our brain by activating again the vocabularies, the
Yeah.
ideas, and the thoughts in our mind, just to make us more fluent. Yeah, just to make us more fluent to speak English because
Mm.
uh,
Yeah.
speaking needs a lot of practice. To speak needs a lot of practice and effort.
Mm.
So for me, you could do it. You have done it successfully because you had put
Okay.
your
Mm.
put your push. You had done the best and you push your heart. You gave a lot of efforts to your speaking ability. I can
Thank
measure
you.
how hard you tried, okay? Because everything I give questions to you and every topics that we are sharing, you try your best, okay? And I'm really very proud of you. Because not all
Thank
of
you.
students could do it, could do that, okay? Sometimes students are
Mm.
lazy to speak and they don't have any patience to speak. And
Oh,
while
yeah.
in speaking, we have to try, right? We
Yeah.
have to try to practice the words even when it
Yes.
we make mistakes, okay, even when we make mistakes, it doesn't matter, okay, it doesn't matter when
Mm-hmm.
you make mistakes because uh one thing that you have to remember is speak out your minds. The more you
Mm-hmm.
speak, the more familiar you are with the words, with the
Yeah. Yeah.
with the sentence patterns, with the statements, but also listening is also very important. For example,
Yeah.
when I am
Mm-hmm.
talking, you are listening. So when I'm talking, you can try to extract the meanings, the sense,
Mm-hmm.
or
Yeah.
you try to understand the someone's speech. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, so today, until here, our warming up, and now we are going to introduce to you our new topic. Um, and here it is. Okay. Well, have you ever learned at school about conditional sentence?
I already forgot it, but